We'll talk about that in a second, but let's watch this clip first. This is an interesting clip from May the 17th, only 3 days ago. And by the way, he had a conference scheduled for next week, and he had been promoting this conference, and it's got a bunch of ivermectin pushers at the conference. And he himself pushes it, for example, here. New JAMA paper shows ivermectin blows the COVID vaccine out of the water. What an embarrassment for the CDC. Want to learn more? Join me on Telegram. But let's watch this clip because he uses the death of a reporter to make the case that the vaccines should be investigated, or he almost just implies that it killed him. So I think it's on the table for me to critique his ivermectin pushing and ask if it had a role in his decline in his own case. So let's watch this.
Doubt Dr. Fauci is in your mind. He is a government bureaucrat, and you're comparing him to Hitler, to Nazis.
I am.
Who killed 6 million Jews.
I think this number is going to be higher.
You think Dr. Fauci is involved in some kind of plot to kill millions of people? I just want to make sure I understand.
Again,
this.
Drew, I'm a reasonable person. You asking me what I think, and I said it could be this, but I can tell you that Dr. Fauci is not an innocent bystander. He's very well aware of what he's doing, and the extent of it and his involvement, I don't know. I'm not privy to that information. I think that the COVID vaccine is very effective at what it was designed for, perhaps, but it's not preventing death. Certainly not.
It's not preventing death.
No. People don't die from COVID. You've already seen the data. So why are we getting a vaccine that causes more deaths than the problem itself?
6.34 billion doses of this vaccine have been given. If you're right, people be dropping dead all around this hotel.
It's not orchestrated to do that.
It's not orchestrated to do that.
Each vaccine has been geared up. So you can look at the ingredients of the vaccines themselves. It's all been published. We already see thousands of people dying. This Delta variant is all vaccine injury. I mean, the CDC's own data is showing that now. I don't want to be part of this mass genocide that I see happening. And I think that what's going on right now will be remembered as the worst time in history compared to what World War II happened.
You are raising doubt about a vaccine.
I hope I am, because I hope more people take heed of the warning that is necessary.
You think I'm vaccinated, right? You think I have a time bomb in me and I'm going to die?
Well, I hope not, but I'll be happy to meet you in 3 years and then see how you're doing.
But you think that it's possible?
I think that it's probable.
I mean, I don't even know where to begin with this guy, but I'm stunned that he still has a license. But I mean, this is just incredible, the stuff that this guy is saying.
This guy is disinforming patients he doesn't even know or meet, and that is the problem. People sitting at home on the internet believing that this guy...
We have some stunningly heartbreaking news to share with you this morning, that our colleague, our friend, and truly distinguished CNN journalist Drew Griffin passed away in the last 24 hours.
So it was, and I appreciate you indulging me by showing that, but it actually, that footage of the interviewer that was taken with a hidden camera, and it's never been seen before, but you can see that he was challenging me, and they were basically accusing me of warning people, and then 14 months later, he's dead. And, nobody's death is desired, obviously, but I like to believe, if you follow the monotheistic religions, that revenge is not of ours. Revenge is God's right, and of course God is not revengeful, but many of us are taught that. So there's a process of evolution that's taking place here. The planet itself is a live entity, and humans are like fleas on a dog. The dog is going to change, the planet's going to change. It doesn't care whether we're here or not. I did not realize how many people were this foolish. In fact, I have said this publicly a number of times, and then I think some people started thinking I was actually serious about it. But I got to the point where I would say that, at this point, I'm starting to think that maybe Bill Gates may be onto something. I think maybe this depopulation agenda he has may have some grounds that that can stand, because there's just too many stupid people alive right now. Maybe the vaccine agenda is to take those people out. Now, of course, I'm saying that facetiously. I don't want anybody to die, but the point is, more and more people are starting to see the truth. They're seeing the hypocrisy themselves. They're witnessing it. They can see